Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. If we refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was here, we mentioned any buy, if we see any buy setup, we consider as a short-term buy. As long as we get into the profit, we start to manage. Okay, because we mentioned we're looking for the big correction, and this is what we get. And now we want to see why the price drop and what's the next, how we can trade it, whether this sharp move can give us any buy or not. First of all, we move to daily chart. Okay, first of all, when we have been within this move, every time I mention, we have to get the correction for the continuation. Even we point on that. This is what the price drop similar to what we had here. And now the question is, this is the only one or we can expect the bigger correction? And even we point on this, we mentioned the way this one is moving, it can give us a bigger correction. Okay, now, and even if we refer to the indicators, MACD doesn't show anything, but the another one shows the divergence is losing the momentum. And even if we move to forward chart, similar, but the forward chart, we can see if we put this one in relative to this move, even MACD show us the divergence as well here. Okay, now what I want to say, we are not using the divergence to conform, but for the reversal. But when we see this kind of the move, I was keep highlighting any buy will be a short-term buy because the price can drop, and this is what we get it. Okay. By the way, right now we want to see how long we will be within this move before we get the next up move. And if we see this one we had, okay, can we expect the price can we expect to get the correction here before the continuation, the bigger correction similar to what we had here, or we can expect any small correction for the next move? Okay, right now we cannot confirm, but if we get any buy within this range, we take it. If it's moving, we keep. If not, we just take out the trade. Okay, unless we get the correction here. If we get the correction here, we can confirm for the next move down. Okay, but right now we don't have much information. And if I move to 1 hour chart, okay, the only things I can show here is that the price from here, even the indicator show us it was losing the momentum. Okay, and the price drop. Now we had the correction here. Still, we can expect one more correction for the price to drop. Okay, the reason I'm mentioning this one, any buy within this range, we do the trade setup is not a good idea. Okay, now as we can see, the price is reversing. If it gives us a correction for the buy setup, we can take the buy. And when the price comes to this top, we need to see whether there is a continuation or not. Okay, but if the price after we get the buy, we see is moving really corrective, we don't need to stay with the trade. We take out the trade. And based on 15 minutes, okay, we don't have anything. The only things is again, if there is a continuation with the flag, we can look for buy, but we need to be aware that may this one turn to the correction for the next move down, similar to what we had here. We get the sharp move, correction drop. If there was any buy within this range after the breakout of the top, we see the price reverse. And no, we don't have any trade set up, and we should expect even the price come to this level, make can give us bigger, one more drop, because based on forward chart I mentioned that still the possibility we get the bigger correction here, we can move, even we can have this option. We need to be aware of that. Okay, because if we get this option, we can confirm for the down move. Okay, that's mean this one can drop quite a lot before we get the next up move. But right now we want to see how we can trade it. Again, we're looking for buy within this range, but right now we don't have a buy setup. At least we need a sharp move, flag or bigger correction for the next move up. And when the price come to this level, we need to start to manage. And beside that, we need to be aware if the price is giving similar to what we had here, can give us one move down. That's mean if we get any buy, if the prices start to move corrective, we are not going to take the trade. But if we get any buy from here, for example, after with the next up move, we see it's not moving fast, it's corrective, we take out the trade. By the way, we don't have any trade set up right now. This is the only way we can look at if whether we can see to get the trade or not. This is all the only way, option right now we can talk. But in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any confirmation that can give us a buy, that the price, it can confirm the buy is the one is going to break the top, then I will share. And right now, buying within this range, And from here, without any confirmation is not a really good idea. As I explained, they made this one turn to a correction for one more drop. Okay. Anyway, we just wait and see what we get here. Then if we get any confirmation, then I will share. Thanks.